table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off and running from Western New York. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. First turn of the game for James Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Allen looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Runs around him. He's got space. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They gain 11 on that play, and the Bills have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Brown 80!
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the Jets' 38-yard line.
Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, boy, I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked all the shack now. Still push a button to let them pull the back down. I'm on the road, doing shows to my back down.
Now Allen off the play action. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing third and long.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. To the air again, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll go down here at the 16.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To throw again, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Allen on 3rd and short. This is brought in by Coleman. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Hey, home. What's that?
Now a design run. It's Allen. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
This time looking to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Jets, nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
Here's Willis to the air. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Buffalo at Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 25. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Completing left side to Smith. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 7 Pirates.
Working inside the red zone. Pass it in close. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish up their opening drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Again, it's Cook. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at 1st down here. Another one for Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Jets 7. Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Past the 60, past the 60.
They start the drive with Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Hall running his own read. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Come on, come on. Hey, let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. And that one hits the deck. No fear from that, trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he'll try to hit this one well. Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. First down now, ball at the 33. Working from the gun, it's Allen. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those dropped.
Still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Back to the air, Allen. Setting up the running back screen. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he could move those chains.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 13-point lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
16-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. This winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go now.
Willis looking to throw. This is reeled in by Wilson. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at it. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
A gain of 14. And the Jets first down.
19, 18.
Working now from the gun. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jets first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And they send them back in motion right. Jump off caught by his back. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for second down.
Mustang Knights. Net. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, right?
To throw, here's Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
The goal of that little drag down is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Go!
Shotgun now on third down. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner. But they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. At 2:01, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Come on, come on. Hit! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They're going to throw for it on fourth. Taken in by Smith. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. So that's going to be the 2-minute warning, Brock. 1:55 remaining in our first half. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. First down now, ball at the 33. They go play action. Here's Willis. Fits it through the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Dragon 60. Let's go. 70 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the red zone now. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Hall is in for the New York touchdown. The Jets make it a one-score game before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10.
Round 80.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Second and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Buffalo calls its second timeout of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Here's a screen for Cook. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. To the air again, Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Bills. 1st down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. It's a 39-yarder. Bass's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He fields it from the 8. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Ready up.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
They send a man in motion.
Ready.
They'll start this series with an option left. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. Like 18.
From the gun, it's Hall. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Here's Willis to the air. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolf. Cramp all 80. Let's go.
They go right back to Hall. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. And Oliver there to make the stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Get it.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Get this one underneath to Allen. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A 44-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. We'll have a good time in it obvious. We'll help for the weak, but the strong. Letting your boy.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Jets take over on his 5th interception of the season.
On the go.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on, come on.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Gun snap now to Willis. Completed left side to Smith. And He's tackled with the first down yardage.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ready? Hot Cowboy 80.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he's going to be stopped just a second away from a touchdown. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Hall. Powering across for the touchdown. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Jets bring it back to even.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out of the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's a give to Cook. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Allen off the play action. Caught, nice gain left side. 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a lead just before the end of the 3rd.
This front office, first thing people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
31, Jets 24. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinals, go!
Lewis in the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Damian Sherwood on the tackle. Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Alert, alert, alert! Where's that?
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief with his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. Third down. Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready,
First and 10 from the 32.
Hey, Crash! 70 Timberwolf! Broncos, hey! Check, reload! Reload!
Coming right is Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On the jump!
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Ready!
Willis looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Here we go. Warriors 70. Bronco 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Working from the gun. It's Willis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long. They'll bring out the punter here. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And that reaches the 35, but no further as it caroms out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Watch him do it. We survived outside all from the music. They like, what he on? Is it Alpha and Omega?
Welcome home. This is not a zone. This is a revelation. How to get a zone.
All right, here we go. Second down. Back to throw now, Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Jets into the nickel, third down. Third and long, having to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Jets have some new life in the fourth!
Not just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. The play fake, now Willis to throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Count 19 Lions. Ready.
Second and 10. Here's Willis. Wilson on a slant. Nice move. He's got some running room. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. Running it after the penalty. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Check.
It's Hall again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
So bring yourself over here, girl. And then listen, you get low if you want this dude. Now take it to the floor. If you want to act, you can keep yourself where you
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. This is Cook. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10 now from the 46. Blitz coming here. Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Back to the air, Allen. Completed over the middle. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bills have a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now on first down, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And now they face second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Again, Allen to the air. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buffalo first. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills in range for a game-winning score.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
319.
To throw again, it's Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. They'll run it with Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills jump in front late. It's a James Cook touchdown. His third total score this game. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Pass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Hall running between the tackles. Off by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Here he is to throw. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, New York.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Back to throw. Same guy, Wilson again. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Count the 60. Get up.
It's a designed run for Willis. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
What's that saying, Dave, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. In that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the first down, and live to play another day.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Ready, go.
Setting up to pass. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the red zone now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, he made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now to throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're starting 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
This is a design run for Allen. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.